like that. There we go. And we're live. If you were in the class last week, I'm still working on getting everything together, shooting a few more videos to make it easier to use. So it should be out today, but it'll be this evening most likely. Don, how are you? Ray, good morning. Let's see here. Anybody on YouTube? 7 watching. Infinitely's here. Always here. Good. Well, thank you, Tracy. It's very nice. Morning, Nina. I'll show you guys something completely unrelated. It is pretty interesting. I bought 10 acres with about an hour south of here near some lakes, and been finding a lot of arrows from the Native Americans. And Roger just walked in, so we'll be getting started in just a minute. Hey, Brian. Stark, Tony. A little bit I have. Actually, that's what I've been doing most of the morning, Ryan. Yep. Room's pretty light still, so not a big deal. I did. Here's that picture, by the way, that I mentioned. Yeah, you will. Oh, good, Tony. Okay, Thomas. All right, you're in. Cool.
I am in. Wow, what is that, Matt?
They're arrowheads. Been
Arrowheads.
finding them in the dirt at that property that I bought.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
they're
pretty cool. How old are they, do you think?
uh 300 to 400 years probably.
Ooh. Let me hit up what's her name and see if everything went out. Make sure. Well, you know what? Did you guys get your email, your Telegram alerts, all that stuff? Let's see here. VIP, yeah, Telegram came out. Maybe it's just holidays. You think that's what it is, Matt?
Yeah, could be.
Email, you got your email?
I
All
got my
right.
email.
Oh, email has wrong link.
Uh-oh.
Let me tell them right now. That's not good. What a way to start. All right. It was the 11 o'clock a.m. link in the email. Let me let them know that. Huh. Weird. What about SMS? Everybody got their SMS? Hmm. All right. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. We'll give the room another 2 minutes to fill up and then we'll start. Hope everybody's good. I hope everybody's doing great. Let's see who we got in here. We got Carlos. Hello there. Arturo, Clement, Ken, Jill. Hello, Jill. Wes, Cyrus. Cyrus, how are you? Ray, Mark, Brendan. Brendan says no text. Did you guys get text? Did anybody get a text? What about text, guys? Did you guys get text? Hmm. Jill says I don't get emails or SMS. Well, that's not good. Ken says no text. All right. All right. Kane says no text. Got email, no text. Didn't get one. No text. All right, guys. Oh, you took the Nvidia trade. All right. All right. Let me share my screen. There's Karen, there's no text from the pit. The pit has no text. The pit, I'm talking about the VIP room. Yes. All right. I asked you guys in the, by the way, I asked you guys in the pit today earlier if you guys want me to stop giving you guys all the info and just give you guys the trades. And I got an email from one person that says there's no choice for the down thumb. There's a thumbs up and there's a thumbs down. But what we'll do is before we leave here, we'll just do a survey. Yeah, Karen, and I sent you an email so you can give me some specific information, but I never heard back from you. You know, Ray wants says keep it coming. Oh, 8% on Apple, Gaston. Thank you, Jill. All right, everybody got everything. All right, all right. All right, I hope everybody had a nice weekend and it's 12:05 and it's a good time to begin. Let me share my screen. I got some more feedback from the class that we did. The class was a lot of fun. You guys could see my screen, I imagine, my stock fetcher. Let me also go in here. Here we go. Dale, homework, Ray. Good, 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 good. Good. 32% on Apple. I like that. Melvin says 40% on AT&T. Moondog is in the house. I thought the commentary is just as valuable as everything else, but I just want to make sure folks are happy. But yeah, Karen, if there's something that about the pit that please let me know. Let me know. I need to know so that I could make it better and or fix the problem you're having, you know? Thank you, Cyrus. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys made money on Apple this morning. We got in and out. I was right about GME, only one day late. Hey, it was, and I was right about NVIDIA and we didn't even get into it. And I was right about TJ Maxx 2 today. All right. So let's talk a little bit about market action and then we'll get into all the juicy stuff. Unfortunately, the market is not holding on as well as I was hoping it would. Let me just post this. Here is the 5-minute chart. Here is the daily chart. We're still seeing a lot of volatility. This is going to be the make it or the break it level right here on the spider. and that level is right around. You may want to write this down because this is a really good level to know right now. It's 524, right around the 524 level, right around 524.20-ish level. I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly down to the tick, but that's the level we're looking at right now. And as long as we stay above that level, I'm pretty comfortable with longs. I am pretty comfortable with longs. But if we start breaking that level, why? Because this bar means business. This bar right here means business. So, in my opinion, uh, this this market will, towards the end of the day, start heading higher unless we really, really tank. I mean, we're doing a pretty good job. This is that rally we had on Friday. And that was really, remember I told you institutions are going to come back. They came back on Friday. So, are you asking me a question, Greg? Is it for me or for somebody else? Okay, okay. Yeah, let me know if it's for me because yeah, no problem. Um, so again, we're doing a pretty good job of undoing this right now or undressing this right here. Again, Monday tends to be a rotational day. Monday's not a strong day. As long as we're oversold right now on a 5-minute basis, we're not really breaking lows, but we're below the VWAP. So we are definitely bearish, and blue chips are doing a pretty damn good job of pushing the tech down once again. Although I'm pretty encouraged by what I'm seeing on Apple, I'm encouraged by what I'm seeing on Nvidia, and I'm encouraged right now. I'm encouraged. Here, let me show you. I'm encouraged by what I'm seeing on the bond market. To Greg, I talked to Ken, and I think what he was, I think Ivan and Ken, I think they did out of the money, like they went out of the money on the Apple. I think. Please, Ivan and Ken, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you guys, yeah, out of the money. I thought so. Yeah. It was, I
The
mean, it was only like a 45-cent gain. It wasn't a, it was a 12-minute trade. Yeah.
the 195s expiring on Friday went from like 140-ish to about 180.
Yeah, well, there
Whatever
you
that
go.
is.
There you go. Yeah. Look, there's many different ways to skin the cat. The reason I want you guys to do, Greg, the reason I want you guys to do, the reason, different, Ivan Oborgazi, Ivan Oborgazi, that Ivan, different Ivan. Um, not Ivan Snyder, different Ivan. I didn't know we had two Ivans in here, so I apologize. Go figure, right? It's not as common of a name as you. Well, my wife's best friend's son's name Ivan. I guess there is a lot of Ivans around. All right, so yeah, I guess they went out of the money. But remember, when I give you these trades, I expect them to turn into swing trades if they don't go our way right away. So if you're doing a swing trade, you don't want to go far out of the money or 3 minutes till expiration. You want to do 2-3 weeks out. You want to use the stock as a substitute for the option. We're basically saying, hey, we don't want to buy the $195 stock. We want to buy the, I don't even know what that option costs right now, but let's just say $10. That's all we're doing. We're not trying to gain a I think what a lot of folks are thinking is that we're trying to gain leverage on an option. We're not. We're using the option as a substitute for the stock. There's a big difference in those two scenarios. Okay? Just want to be clear on that. Okay, so the bond market's rallying, and that's very, very positive for the stock market. Also, volatility, as you guys can see here, it's not really up that much. It's only up 5%. So to me, what I'm seeing right now is more of a typical Monday turnaround than anything else, or a Monday consolidation or a turnaround, but nothing really that we need to be worried or concerned about at this point. And again, until we break that level that 524 level, 23, and really close hard below it and erase like we did. I'm not going to be that bearish. Also, I like how on Friday, um, good for you, Wes. Good for you. Right here, I like how we turned over right here, and I like how we almost hit the 50-day and we bounced hard from it. This is a warning shot, but this is a relief shot right here. So if this stops right here and just kind of comes back up and kind of closes right here, I'm still going to be bullish. I'm still going to be bullish. Also, I think this morning, what was that stock? Robinhood. I gave it to you guys last week. It started moving a little bit higher as well. 1 second.
Hey, Terrence.
1 second. Let me just get my screen back to normality here. Oh, there we go. Perfect, 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 perfect. Oh, you made money on Friday, 5%. All right, all right. So I guess we don't have a lot of complainers here. Karen said I sent an email. I didn't get a response. Karen, who did you send an email to? Let me know who you send an email to. If you send an email to me, Karen, I literally respond within sometimes 10, 15 minutes. Make sure you send the email to the following email address. I'm going to give it to you again because sometimes I'll get an email that says, oh, you didn't get back to me. And then I look at the first email and it went to rogers@rogerscott.com. No, it's roger@rogerscott.com. Karen, I promise you, if you send me an email, I respond to you. I will respond to you. Just resend it to me again and check your spam folder. But I'm very, very diligent, like really, really diligent. Like, let me show you how diligent I am. Look, this is today. Look at the times. I'm literally responding every minute that I have availability right here. So I always respond. If I don't respond, I'm going to get 300 emails by tonight, and I won't be able to watch NCIS with my wife, and she'll be pissed off. uh, I'm very responsive. I do it. I do it. All right, so let's continue. Yeah, there you go, Greg. I always send a response. I just didn't get Karen's email. Let me take a look at something here. Gonna have to add this to our short list right here. Gonna have to add that to our short list. All right, all right. So, choppy market. As far as sectors, I'm looking at sectors. Matt created something nice for me. Here, he created this thing for me right here. I used to have a something else. I used to have a heat map, but I like this better. This is 12 sectors. Can't fit too many more in here, but it's the 11 major sectors plus XRT. And this gives me the 200. This is daily, and this just gives me the 50, the 100, and the 200. And yes, we are going to add the VWAPs. We just haven't got to it yet. Can you make a note? Put it on that Skype channel. I'll do it myself, Matt. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Or you put it in there. Quarterly and annual VWAP. Put that on there on Skype, so you don't forget to do it. Okay.
For your TC2000.
No, for what I just showed everybody here for this. For what you hold on.
I got you.
I got a gazillion things here. Hold on. Literally, I got like a gazillion things here. Folks, I've got too many monitors, too many screens, and too much stuff here. Let me just move this, and then we can go and get into stocks and sectors. Yeah, exactly, Matt. Thank you. All right. So this goes back here. This goes here. This goes here. And now we can have some fun with this. Okay. There we go. So as far as sectors are concerned, I just want to kind of show you this and show you what I'm looking at right now. If you notice this, this is sectors, this is the major 12, the major ones plus 11 plus retail. The only one here uh is retail, okay? That's the only one that's a little, not a major sector. But if you look here, XLB basic material sitting at the 50-day moving average. XLC's flirting with new highs. Energy pinched between the 50 and the 100. Financials are sitting at the 50. Real estate is pinched. But if real estate starts breaking out, it can have a little run up here. Consumer staples, not bad, not bad. Tech, not bad. Industrial, crappy today. Also pinched between the 50 and the 100. Utilities seem to be doing better than everybody. Healthcare isn't looking bad. It's above the 50-day. And retail is starting to make a comeback, but I'm not happy about this red bar. So overall, I'm not that bullish and I'm not that bearish. I'm kind of neutral. I think the market is looking for a catalyst, and we're not going to see a major catalyst till next week. What's the major catalyst next week, you may ask? Well, it's the CPI and the PPI report. Now we do have some data this week, but that data is not all that huge. I mean, to give you some idea, I don't want to rehash I don't want to rehash the same thing that we talked about in the morning, but just to give you an idea, wrong screen. Boggling. Yeah, I got a lot of settings here. All right. So, big reports for the week. What are the big reports for the week? We've got the ISM manufacturing. PM, these already came and went. Tomorrow we have factory orders and jolts. Jolts can jolt the market. Get it? Jolts can jolt the market. ADP report is going to reflect on Friday's employment data. That's always a whopper. And then international trades and goods and services is not really all that big. Jobless claims is not going to be even mentioned by me, probably, if it's in line. Yeah, I remember Jolt Cola. I do remember that. And this is going to be the big report, and that's going to set us up for the following week. Bond market volatility are the main factors we want to pay attention to this week. And again, this is not going to be I'll tell you, this market is better for day trading than swing trading. The last couple of months, the markets have been better for swing trading than day trading because they've been moving. Right now, they're not moving. They're just consolidating. So it's obviously more of a day trading market, which is fine. I mean, it doesn't matter to me whatsoever. By the way, we're about to pass that level that I drew for you guys this morning and showed you this afternoon right here. That level is right here. Right here. We're literally sitting right at that level. So if we break this level, the odds are good we're gonna go lower, or we're gonna start coming back up right now. I'm just giving you a heads up. Not sure, Sean. I'm not sure. So let's go back. I just wanted to give you heads up because we're there right now. Okay. We're there right now. And actually, Nvidia, Apple, those stocks are holding up well, but the rest of the market is just not that great. Those shorts I gave you last week should become pretty fruitful. So again, employment data this week. Otherwise, it's okay. It's not too bad. I think this ADP report could be potentially interesting if the number is higher than we expect. But otherwise, I'm not really seeing anything. I'm not really seeing anything major, which means it's a really good week to do that class. I'll figure out probably Wednesday or Thursday we'll do it. I'll find the day that I have free and we'll do an hour of live trading. And hopefully I'll pick a day that has some good volatility because we need some good volatility for what we're going to be doing. All right, let's talk about our stocks. Well, Carlos says time decay will eat the options expiring June 21st by the time market decline. You still have a lot of time, Carlos. I told Matt to make the corrections on the deck. There was a couple of corrections and to add it to the members area. Did you do that, Matt? He did it there. Okay, let's look at some stocks that we like. Yeah, being down 300 points is not good. John says, "Can you please email me how I can access? Please email." No, I'm not. I don't want to call customer service if I can help it. You're gonna have to call customer service. You're gonna have to help it, John. I'm not. I'm not the guy for that. Customer service is what you need. I'm definitely not the guy for that. Okay, daily over here, 5 minute over here. Yeah, Apple's holding on. We got the Hakanashis. We got the daily Hakanashis, which I don't really use. We got everything here. And I am going to add the next couple of days, I'll add the two colored anchored VWAPs that we have here as well. So we will have that too. Actually, you know what? I could do the April 1st one right now. All right. No, that first. Yeah, that's April 1st right there. And we'll make this. I'll just leave it alone right now. I'll just leave it this gold color right now. I won't futz with it. I won't futz with it right now. I'll do it later. A lot of times you will see the year-to-date VWAP correspond with the 100-day moving average. Not always, but just something to pay attention to. The dog, the old dog, data dog, comes to revisit us. Look at the 5 minute and look at the daily. That's the 200. It's a great place to place your stop right here, about 115-ish. Let's go to option chain. Let's go to puts. Let's go 25 days to go. Oh, wait, I suppose we could go 69s. 116 puts right here. Snow. It's been snowing on this stock lately. Got some resistance right here. $25 days to go. We would go right here, 145 put. KC, about right here, about 160, 163-ish area. You want to give this a little room to move. Look, no overlap, no overlap, no overlap, no overlap. 77 right here. They're a little spready. You could probably find something closer to here, but 150 or 155s. DoorDash. It's got a good target right the 200-day moving average. So it's got 4 more points to go. Your stop would be right here at about 113. $69. Delta 74, right around here. That's your sweet spot right here. 112, 113s right there. This is more of a swing trade versus a day trade. This is more of because look how it's just trending directionally very nicely. But you got to ask if the spreads are tight. Your stop would go below this pivot, right above this pivot right here, about 44-ish. Yeah, the spreads are really wide. You would probably do something like the 50 put, 18 days to go. But again, this is more of a swingers stock. CBOE, I was getting excited about this one because it was breaking the 200-day moving average this morning. I would wait for it to break the low here. I wouldn't do anything right now. Just wait for it to hit that low right here. Be patient. 77 delta, 180 puts, a little spready. Not something easy to work with there. I warned you about Mexico. Do you remember, Matt? I mentioned Mexico a few times, and I mentioned FMX a few times earlier last week.
Yep.
I did. I talked about it. I talked about I said the currency and the stock. Actually, I think I talked about it in the VIP room. Yeah, I talked about it in the VIP room just a few days ago. Literally just a few days ago. All right. So your stop would be right here, about 117. Right here, 86 delta, 115 puts, right around here. I don't think they like the new Mexican president. Frog. It's a beauty right here. Breaking the 200-day very nicely. Stop right here, about 34.70, about 30, high 34s. You would put your stop right at 76 delta, 35 puts. Again, a little spready, but you could work with these. Trust me. You could definitely work with these. Builder, breaking the 200 with gusto. I like this. And you could put your stop right here at about 165. 74 delta. You would probably spread it. So you could do the 155 put versus the 145 put. Buy the 155, sell the 145. Yeah, I'll put up the VWAP is here. The anchored VWAP would be around here somewhere. Here we could. Must be the year to date, not the quarter to date. I got an alert on something now. I just don't know what the hell. Year to date VWAP. Good, 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 good. So we wanted to break that level. Thank you, Ray. T also breaking down nicely. Stop right at the 200-day moving average. Sean Matt is sitting right there. He's right on the camera.
Right here.
Yeah, he's right there.
I'm just hiding behind the Zoom, I guess.
Yeah. All right. So right here, 18 days out, 78 delta, 145 put, keys with a stop loss right here at 144. ZBH still coming down. Stop would be right here, about 118. We would go 18 days out and we would go to the 96. Probably 62s because they're just better. But I would do the 96, but I know most of you would do the 62. So I'll just give you the 62s, 115s. 115. I know you guys don't like to go in the money. 10B breaking the average right here. Stop would be right here about 43.30. 18 days out. Too spready. Forget about it. Alan says you and Matt only show when you talk at my end. This is not normal for my computer. I don't really understand what that means. Oh, good to know, Ken. All right. And last but not least, SLB, which is breaking down pretty darn good. And I've told you about the stock last couple of days, by the way, including right here, right there, and right there. Anyhow, 47.87. 25 days to go, June 28th. 78 delta, 46 puts right there. That's the last put. Now, a few things as we move to the upside. Boot, I told you about Boot. Anybody take this trade? It's a little too late for it right now. Just curious if anyone took it. I talked about it last week. Um, no, Gaston, it's along with Levi's and Boot. Hopefully you guys took me up on that. I gave you guys oh, it says our connection is unstable. That's weird. Is your connection stable, Matt?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. That's weird. I froze, huh? But I guess I unfroze. All right. Yeah. What did I say? Yeah. Not on my hit list yet. Not on my hit list yet. Just saw it while we were here. I think I gave you more than enough shorts to keep you busy, Gaston. So I hope you guys, we're going to wait for it to come back down. I just wanted to kind of give you an update on it. And I know we talked about Hood, um, and Hood was up about 5% earlier today. I hope you guys made out on Hood. Yeah, I can move it right here. Yeah. All right. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about was Tan. I told you that this was breaking out last week, and it's still looking pretty positive. I know the market's a little rocky and rolly, but it is looking. This is a solar ETF, so solar stocks may be on the verge of coming back up. Okay. All right. One second. Let me just take a quick look at something. All right, let's continue. All right, let's talk now about our long side, okay? It's kind of weird that I'm freezing. Let me check my internet speed real quick. Yeah, my computer's real slow. Good for you, Brett. You grabbed that, man. RV Hennings, are you talking about the spread that's in the weekly cash flow class? What the heck does that have to do with the VIP room? All right. Now let's talk about things that are relevant. When I need to update you, exactly, which is why I'm not talking about it. I don't talk about things here that are related to any other program until the trade is closed. We only got into that trade 2 sessions ago or 3 sessions ago. All right. 29th. There you have it. I only count trading sessions. If you'd like an update, please feel free to send me an email. But don't ask me here. Not everybody's in that room. Not everybody's in the trade. Most people here don't give a rat's you know what about it. Ask me, yeah. All right. Stocks I like for today. Oh, noteworthy things. Another noteworthy stock from last week, Fox A. It's still moving higher. And FWONK. These media stocks that I gave you last week still look pretty strong. All right. Buck, I don't know what class you're talking about. BJ. I like BJ's. BJ's is good. I like how it's consolidating here. There's no class for weekly cash flow right now. This is not weekly cash flow. VIP room, guys. Yeah. I like the consolidation here. I would put a stop right here, right around the 83 level. Looking at the option, I would be looking at 46 days out. We're looking at calls, obviously, this time. Well, it is the name of the company, BJ. Right here, 89 delta, 80 call. There you go, Buck. Tiva. I like Tiva, and I like how Tiva's breaking out right now, too. I would put my stop right here, right around 16. Call customer service, Buck. 25 days to go, about 71, 72 delta, 16 calls. LPX. Above this breakout level right here. Stop loss would be right below this pivot right here, about 87-ish. 18 days out, 74, too spready. We can't do options on that. Philip Morris is breaking out. That is a defensive stock. We would put a stop right here at about the 98 level. And we would go 25 days out, 75 delta, 100 calls. Um, this stock is also on my list. They're doing the same thing, so I'm not going to talk about both of them. I like this. I like the breakout of the stock, but I'd like to see a little more upside. So we're going to skip it right now because I know that this is involved with internet commerce, and internet commerce has been slowing down a little bit. This stock is above all the moving averages. The 50 and the 100 are crossing. I like how it's breaking out of key levels. I would put my stop right here at 83. I would go 68 delta, 85 calls. GMed. I like how it broke out and how it's now consolidating. I would put my stop right here about 64 level. No problem, Buck. It's all good. Really, it's all good. Uh, Plus it's Monday. Got to have a little fun on Monday. 63, 64 right here would be my stop level. 70, too spready. You're going to have to take one for the team and do the underlying. Not right now, Cyrus. Not right now. But it's an auction, Cyrus. Just like anything else, it's an auction.
How many days do you have, Cyrus?
Yeah, I mean, how many hours in a day do you have for me to talk about this? You know, once you get me started, Cyrus, it's very hard to turn me off. Black and white. Oh, thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. I'm telling you, I've been getting beaten up the last few days. Hims, we talked about this stock last week. I still like this stock. Um, Matt, they have this shampoo with saw palmito, I think palma. I can't pronounce it. Palmito. Something for you could buy it in any store actually. They have it at CVS. And they sell them for 2 for 1, and it's supposed to make your hair like palmetto. Thank you, palmetto. Yes, palmetto, and it's supposed to make your hair thicker. And
Oh,
yeah. And I bought this. I bought it at CVS about 6, 7 months ago, and the smell of this shampoo is like the nicest smell. Supposed to be good for your. I don't know about that, Brendan. But I bought the shampoo and it smells like when you walk into those really expensive spas, it has that smell to it. Has that really like fancy smell to it. It smells really good.
that is
It's
one shampoo I will never use.
why?
My hair is so
Oh, you
thick.
got really thick hair. Yeah, you got really thick hair. Yeah. Uh is no problem. No problem, Carlos. But this it doesn't just smell good. It smells like those like if I smell it and I think of like I'm in one of those luxurious spas. It has that luxurious spa smell. I don't know why the stock is going up, but I like what I'm seeing here.
They have a lot of advertisements on social media.
They advertise a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. $17 would be my stop. I like this trend, but probably not a good day trading stock, but probably a good swing trading stock. Yeah, let me put it here where well, no. We don't want to see the Hakanashis on daily. We want to see it on the 5 minute. This is where the good stuff happens. Hakanashis on daily are let me explain why. By the time you get the damn thing, the day's over. So it's a little too laggy, if you know what I mean. Yeah, and I did mention that in the class, by the way. I mentioned that in the class. We only look at Hakanashi's intraday. It's in the class. It is in the class. No problem, Brett. I'm glad you liked it. Go ahead and grab that, Matt. They need that for the evergreen. All right, and the options here are right here. 18 strike price, 71 delta. They have a good spread. Yeah, I will, Gaston, in a second. UL stock is breaking out. And there's not a lot of stocks and there's not a lot of stocks breaking out. So the ones that are moving higher are doing so with gusto. If I have a chance, Jason, let's see right here is 53-ish would be my stop. Low 53s would be my stop. I would go about 18 days out. I would go to the 97 delta and pay up and just get it at a good spread. 52.50s. It's consolidating nicely after this run up. I don't like the run ups, but I like the consolidation following the run ups a lot. Okay. I would put my stop right around here, about 252. You need to give this some room. And I would do a spread here. I would go to the 52s right here. 280s. I would buy the 280s and I would sell the 290s for about $5. You know our rule. We never spread, we never pay, we want to pay 50% or less of the spread. If there's 50 cents extra, it's not a big deal, but you don't want to pay $8 on a $10 spread. Your profit potential is not going to be big. All right, that's my last long. Starbucks. Starbucks actually went on my list this morning as a potential gap to green, but it's too close to the 50-day moving average. So we can't trade that stock. Not enough. There's not enough room here. Now, if it passes the 50-day moving average, we still have some room, but we're not there yet. It's got to pass the 50-day moving average. If you were day swing trading for the next days, what would you be on Nvidia? I would be swing trading Perry Nvidia for the next few days. I may still put on Nvidia before the end of today. I'm pretty bullish on Nvidia. The name of shampoo, I'll tell you what the name of the shampoo is. I'll find it for you. Hims thick called thick fix right here. Right here. It's called Thick Fix right here. That's what it's called, Thick Fix. But you don't have to order it. They have it at every store. Buy one, get one free. At least by my house, that's what they have. That's why I tried it. It was cheap. It was like half off the what they were, I was like, hey, I'll try this. All right. But it actually has a really good smell to like a really nice smell to it. Have you been able to upload the slide deck to the bootcamp classes? The answer is yes. James says, folks, can you answer James' question, please? Does it work? I don't know what it's supposed to do. I haven't noticed anything about changing my hair, but I've noticed that my hair, it smells really, really good and it makes my hair look good. That's all I could tell. I had big problems with my hair during COVID. The COVID shot make my mom and me, our hair started falling out during COVID. It doesn't smell fruity. It smells like when you go to a spa. I'm telling you, it's a really, I even recommended it to a couple of my friends. I'm like, you got to try this out. It has a really nice smell to it. All right, Starbucks. Yes, but for this, somebody asked me, who was it that asked me about Starbucks? Somebody, I think it was Gaston. Yes, the 50-day line is a ball buster right here. And then can you guys answer James' question about Delta? Here's the question. James, share your love. Share your love. You'll get about 30 people answering. All right. And then something, there was another one. NF, somebody asked me to check another one. What was the other one you guys wanted me to look at? Now, NVTX, I think. Nova, what was that stock? And Novax, thank you. A little too late to the party. I would have much preferred it right here. A little too late to the party. James, since nobody wants to explain it to you, I will. Delta is the, there we go. There you go. You're getting a bunch of people responding to you now. There you go. There you go. That's it. That's it, folks. You do it this way. I could spend more time helping you. And then somebody asked me for a Dell, I think. Was it Dell? Dell, let's look at Dell. Ooh, Dell is interesting right now. Look at this. Look at this. This is an interesting. All right, here's the deal with Dell. I love how Dell is looking right now. But Dell has to trade above this high. Matter of fact, I'm going to put a little alert right now. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, by the way. This is the other reason. I learned so much from being here with you guys. My wife was just telling my daughter yesterday, she's going to be 11 years old in 3 months, and she was telling her how one of the reasons daddy teaches is because daddy gains a lot of value, and it really makes him do his job better, which is absolutely true. So I like Dell, but I need to see Dell. I'd like to see Dell kind of just stick around here and then break above this level. Once it breaks this level, there's a service that we have that sounds very similar to something green, G to green, that this trade may be going into, because this looks fantastic. But it needs to show signs of strength. And usually what happens, this is probably earnings if I had to guess. What you usually will see is It helps. Usually earnings reactions last 3 to 4 days. Very important lesson. And this is a lesson I actually learned back in the day when I was just starting out. If you look at earnings, any reaction, it usually takes 3 to 4 days for the stock to react back to what it was doing before earnings. Excuse me. Unless, unless the earnings is a major catalyst. If the earnings is a major catalyst, like Apple was a major catalyst, they bought back shares, or a company itself revises its own earnings. That's huge. Not a service, not a brokerage, not an analyst. If IBM says we're revising our quarterly outlook more positively, that's a catalyst. So, you okay? Okay. So two major catalysts are buyback of shares and when a company revises themselves. It's one thing when Morgan Stanley revises you, but it's another thing when you revise yourself. When the company CEO comes out and says, "Hey, we were expecting $1 a share EPS, we're going to have $1.50." That's you going from third gear to fourth gear. Okay, just trying to. And stock splits. Thank you, Venkat. And stock splits. Yes, 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 yes. Very true. Very true. You can't forget about that. Again, I'm not here to teach you right now. I'm just kind of talk this through to you guys. Um, yeah, margin squashed on Dell. All right. So beyond this, let me just take a look at something real quick. SMH. I like SMH right now. I'd like to buy something. Let's just say I'd like to buy the biggest stock in SMH if SMH starts rallying today. I think everybody knows what the biggest stock in SMH is. And second to that, looking at sectors, I want you guys to be really careful because a lot of the sectors that gave rise on Friday are pulling back right now. And if we don't see a rally, and when I say a rally towards the end of today, remember it's Monday. Monday tends to be a day where we digest our meal from Thursday and Friday. So I don't necessarily need to see a runaway market at the end of today, but I need to see some green arrows that look something like this come in. I'd like to see something like this come in. Until I see something like this come in, I'm going to be hesitant to hold too many trades overnight. Chris just said we will rally to the end of day. I'm looking for that, and I'm hoping for that, and I'm waiting for that. But otherwise, the only thing I'm going to take is some quick day trades or potentially some short trades. All right, Matt, why don't you do seasonality, and I'll try to respond to everybody's email, okay?
Perfect.
And if anybody like Karen had an issue or a question, please give me some feedback so I know what the problem is so I can actually help you. It's kind of hard for me not to be able to help you if I don't know what your problem is. Thank you all. All right. I'll see you all later. My screen is going off, but I'm here. I want to hear what Matt has to say about
Oh, do you want me to answer that question real quick?
Yeah, you could take all the time you want. I'm in no rush.
All right. So we had a question in the camp about iceberg orders. So I will briefly just explain what that is. Let me get, where's my level 2? Okay. Okay. All right. Here is the level 2. This is the level 2 right here. This is the open order book. So what this is showing is limit orders that are sitting at certain prices.
BB, my volume or Matt's volume?
Could be mine. It's probably mine.
Turn your volume up a little bit. Thank you. Not only do you never speak, but now you're quiet when you are speaking. It's a double whammy.
Oh yeah, my microphone is way down.
Yeah, turn up your mic, man.
Well, it was my Zoom setting.
Oh,
there we go.
Right. All right.
I'd say my board looked fine. Okay. All right, that should be good. Okay, so the question is about.
Oh, you're now too loud. You're now breaking up. You're too. Speak.
Testing. I think this is good.
All right, you're good.
All
You're
right.
good.
Two times the charm. Still distorting.
Just a little down.
Yep. All right.
All right, there you go.
Maybe that's just my voice.
Go ahead and talk. Go ahead.
Hopefully that's good.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just
All
just
right.
talk, talk, talk.
So let me just make this bigger for you all. Here's time in sales. This is the SPY. This is the level two. So people think that you can use the order book to kind of see where institutions are valuing different levels. That was the question. And I said, well, sometimes, but you can get tricked because of iceberg orders. What an iceberg order is basically. Let me take an example right here. So 523.21 is an important level, right? That's the low. So if you wanted to make a breakdown, you would need to overcome the order book over here. You would need to stack orders on the other side to push the price down. Now you might see there might be only 40 orders sitting there. Actually, notice right there they just cleared. 50, 50 523.40 had 40 orders sitting on the bid, and then they just got wiped, and then boom, there was 40 again right there. This is that couldn't be easier. This is an iceberg order. So what's happening is actually no, it's just moving up. Institutions will have if they have a level. I know the sound is bad.
Yeah, what's going on with your sound?
I don't
It's
know.
distorting now. Yeah, it's like distorting all of a sudden.
Let me go back down here
All right, now it's not distorting.
and go a little bit up on the board. That should be good.
Yeah, it's fine now. But
Okay.
it was distorting a little bit. It was. Now it's not.
Right. So if you see 40 sitting on the book, even though it only says 40, okay, we only need to overcome 40 orders. It's a trick. A lot of times. Because what's happening is there's a program that every time that 40 is going to get executed, it's going to immediately put another identical order on. So 40, 40, 40. So you'll have, let's say there's 40 sitting here, and you think, all right, we just need to get enough buyers to or sellers to overtake that level. So you get up the buyers, you'll notice there'll be a pocket, and they'll push to that price. They'll gain momentum on the other side, and they'll get up to that $40 or that 40 level, and the price will not move. Because what's happening is that 40 is just getting hit over and over and over and over again. The real number, yes, it's someone accumulating in bunches. The real number might be 4,000 or 40,000. But they're tricking you by keeping their order book low. So it looks attractive. You think it looks juicy, and then you're just falling hook, line, and sinker every time.
And by the way, Karen, I did respond to you. I did respond to you on Saturday at 4:19 p.m. I did respond to you, and I'm going to resend you the email right now.
Got the receipts?
Yeah, right here. I did. I'm looking at her email. I just resend it to her. That's what I was doing on Saturday at 4:19 p.m. Sending you an email. Sorry, Matt. Go ahead.
Nope, we're good. All right, here is seasonality to the long side. Here's your sectors. Actually, let's go back real quick because I have the week ahead. I showed it on Friday. Most people like to see it on Monday. There it is. That's the week ahead. It's not super attractive looking. It's really choppy. And but knowledge is power. Sometimes there's no seasonality and it's pretty choppy. Okay. remove that now. Okay, here's seasonality to the long side. Uh, it it's kind of tricking you a little bit. We can see from the week ahead that the market is not that bullish, but the sectors today look kind of green. Profit factors don't look very good though. Utilities right here, 82% win rate. That looks great, but 1.0 profit factor that made almost no money. Almost none. Made 4 pennies for $1 of risk. This is no good. Same thing right here. Real estate. This is you lost money. This one's okay. Nope, sorry. This one right here. That's industrials, not tech. And energy, really hot. Surprisingly. And then base materials, not too bad. That one's a little bit better. Here's the short side. Again, some of the accuracies are okay. Most of these profit factors are pretty weak. If they're not over 1.5, we're not interested. And even if it is over 1.5, the accuracy needs to be above 70. At the that's minimum for seasonality. So those are all no good. Here's 10-day hold. Low profit factor still. We're under one mostly, so you're losing money by buying and holding the next 10 days. That's what that means. Except for utilities and healthcare, but even those are weak. At 1.28, it's not that great. Number to the long side is 192. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like the sky being blue. It's just pretty standard. 118 on the short side. Again, nothing to really look at. A lot of tech up here, though. And 10-day hold. Only 101, even if we're going to 60. And a lot of these profit factors do not look good. So I'd say we're probably just stagnant, but we're maybe even leaning a little bit to the downside on seasonality. For now. Chris has a question for you, Roger.
Yeah, let me see what the question is. Hold on. What was the answer to VWAP? Oh, one was they were both crossing the anchored VWAPs. One was sitting one. Here, I'll actually show you the answer.
Go for it.
Yeah, it's easier for me to just show you the answer. Let me share my screen again. So one was CrowdStrike, right? Crossing crossing both VWAPs, the annual and the quarterly, crossing it to the way down. And Oracle was crossing it to the upside, crossing the whatchamacallit, the yearly, the yearly. I still have to remember the colors. One is light purple, the other one is dark purple or whatnot. But or I could change this color to match the other ones we have. But the point is crossing it right here to the upside. So one was breaking it down to the downside, and the other one is breaking both of them. One is breaking both of them to the downside, and one is breaking one of them to the upside, with the profit target here being the quarterly, and the cross being the year to date. So hopefully you guys all saw that. Let's see if there's any questions there. Yeah. That's it. You guys all got it right. All right. Thank you so much for being here. We will see you guys tomorrow at the same time. And thank you for the wonderful feedback. And again, if you have any concerns or questions or uh, anything like that, let me know. The only feedback that I'm getting from the pit that I was able to ascertain is, Roger, I have a small account and I'm getting in late for the options, and I'm not getting out in time for the day trades, and the swing trades are just they're kind of chopping me around. That's how it is, folks. Remember, I told you one thing when I launched the pit. I'm not changing it. It is what it is. It's how I trade. And I'm not trading with baby options. I'm trading with multiple shares if I'm going to be doing this. All right. Survey here today. Oh yeah, survey. Let's do the survey. Matt, why don't you know what? There's only 191 people here. I want to wait. Um, I want to wait. Yeah, then that's not my fault. That's not a useful comp. That's basically what you're telling me is you want me to change it to something else, and I'm not going to do that. That's like going to a ball game and complaining that you get hit by a
A
ball.
foul ball. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not fair to me. I mean, I like the comment, but that's basically telling me you're not happy because of your situation. That's not a reflection of the program at all, actually. So you got to be fair. Remember what I say, people, I created a program and people try to change it. So the reason I'm not going to do the thing today is because we have 190 people here and we usually have about 330. So I'll wait till we have more and then I'll ask. But the survey was very, very simple. It was going to be what I asked you guys in the main survey. Do you guys want me to stop giving you uh, information in the pit channel and just give you trades? Or do you want me to just do what I'm doing? And here's the feedback I got so far. I have 196 positive arrows, uh, five hearts, and I have no down thumbs. So, yeah, I got you, Alan. That's what I got from the 196. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, that's what I got from this. I mean, people could have given me a negative. I said thumbs up if you're happy, thumbs down if you're not happy. And well, here we are. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Yeah, you guys like them. That's what I thought. But hey, if people are telling me, giving me innuendos, but not telling me why they're not happy, I gotta find out. I want to probe. I need to get to the bottom of things. So no, we're not going to change anything. I think whatever Roger does, we're going to work regardless. I would like you to mark the trades. Mark the trades? I would like you to mark the trades. How would you like me to mark the trades? Here's how I mark the trades. Let me show you. I have a very, very advanced marking method. Go long Apple could be a swing trade. Take quick profit on Apple. I don't know. How else can I mark them? Don't change a thing, Roger. Love it. Okay. Don't go changing. Mark the trades like you do the other program. Oh, the triangle. You're right. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. Man, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. You're right. You're right. Yeah, no, no, no. Hype what I do in the other programs, the triangles. I got to remember. I'm telling you, if I do it 10 times, it'll become I got it. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Who was it that said it? Owner, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. All right. Any other complaints? I can't get any complaints out of you guys. I just get like these little innuendos. But if you can give me some real concrete things that you want me to do, add, change, I'm open to hearing it. But I'm not hearing anything. I can't even get any thumbs. I can't even get it. I got 196. I got 196. Look, 197 thumbs up and 5 stars. Nothing else. Yeah. All right. I love you all. Thank you so much. And we will see you guys soon. I got you. I got you, Nisha. I got you. I got you. We're going to keep doing what we've been doing. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Bye. Matt, you look very focused. Is everything okay?
My mom just sent me a text and she said, I saw the news about the stock market. Uh, I hope you're not having a rough day. And I'm like, what news? I don't know what she's talking about. But I guess there was some technical issues at the NYSE.
Yeah, there were some technical issues at yeah, and then yeah.
I,
Yeah, outage on BRKB. Exactly, Mayor Perry. All right, thank you guys. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day.
Bye, everyone.